M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. This is the Micro PA50 Plus model 50 watt amplifier. It covers 3.5 to 28.5 megahertz and it has a LPF filter, built-in power SWR meter. The way we use this device is by using this function button here, and I've got it connected to my Xiegu just for some tests. So many of us complain that when we buy the X6 X6 similar devices, that we're only going to get 8 to 10 watts power, but this is going to help you, and it's not expensive. I think you can get these delivered for about £130. It's a well-constructed unit. I will take the lid off in a different video, but I've watched reviews. It's well constructed. The only criticism I mainly get is that the SWR alarm keeps kicking in where it's not reading the correct SWR from the radio. Hopefully the new Micro PA50 has solved this, and there is a method of loading firmware as well to help fix that problem. But in this video, we're just going to show you the functions. So the first thing we'll do, make sure you've got this connected to a good power supply. I'm using a 20 amp power supply, so there's plenty of juice going in there. It is fed with up to 5 watts. I wouldn't go to the 5 watts. I'd only feed in about 2 to 3 watts. And many QRP sets, will run that power. So as soon as you power it, it comes to life. You can see there's the power and SWR. You've got some other information on screen. You've got auto, we've got the voltage there. When you transmit, I've noticed it will display the frequency, and this is auto sensing. Although you can change the band using the function button, it auto senses. So if we press and hold the function button, it says PA on. Okay, so when we transmit now, it will try and amplify the signal. Let's give it a go. Hopefully it won't set off the alarm. So we just go M0FXB test. You can see you get a red TX light just there in the corner, and also it says TX on screen. Okay, and we're only running into it 0.1 milliwatts, and it's still triggering it. So because of that, we're not getting much out, as you can see. Anyway, to turn off, just hold again, just PA off, and now it's just an SWR meter. And if I tweak up the power a bit on my Xiegu, and sorry about the lines, it's all to do with frames per second and all that. But anyway, we're here, so let's just key up, and we're in AM mode at the moment, and we're on 7.155, and you can see there power 5 watts coming from the Xiegu and rubbish SWR. If I hold down the tune, you'll see that it's not actually, although the Xiegu is saying that it's a good SWR, it's not showing good, and I think that's because they're too close together. There's too many wires here, but I can still show you the functionality of the PA50. So the long press turns the amp on and off. The number 2 is, if we press it 2 times, watch what happens. You'll see that the figure just here is changing. This is to do with CW, and it will go up right up to about 5,000. So it's a delay for the CW key. Now there is an ACC connector on the back just here that you can use for Xiegu, ICOM. Now I'm still researching whether this will work for Yaesu, but I'm sure it will. But there's your connector, 3.5 jack, and many radios have an ACC connector. And if you keep cycling through, and it does take a while with the 2 clicks, eventually it actually says break-in, which I would say means there's no delay, it's an instant key. You saw it there. Okay, let's keep going. If you press it 3 times, you can change band. So you can see it's on 20 meters there. If I key up my Xiegu, it should auto sense and switch, which it did do there. Let's just show you that again. 1, 2, 3. It says 20, and it's showing here frequency and 20, and then I'll key my Xiegu, and it switched. So it's auto sensing, and remember it does have a built-in, and it's been tested, I've watched videos of people doing it, LPF filter, so hopefully we're getting a clean signal. Now the The other one is 4 times. If you look here where my pen is, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get a mute sign come up. Just here. So now when the alarm goes off, it will still go into alarm, but you won't hear that annoying beep. We press it 5 times, and it's choosing between ICOM and Xiegu. Do that again. For the ACC or accessory lead interface. Now another one is if you press it 6 times, it will say, no, that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meter RT. That stands for real time. So when you key and it's showing the power ETC, it means real time. But if you press it 6 times again, it will then switch to peak hold. So let's just key, and it's going to show you this little peak rather than the whole lot. Now another naughty one, now I've tried it on this, I'm being told that if you press it 8 times, it unlocks it. Now this is saying open, that's all it says, there's no warning given or nothing. So I feel that this is turning off the safety parameters and is not advisable. Close and open, but 30 to 15 meters. It's different than what I've seen for the Micro PA50. So if someone knows why that is different, I'm not getting the warning, let me know. I know that the PA50 does have a slightly larger screen than the original PA50. I will link in the user manual in the description and a link to purchase. If I press 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70 meter, 50 meter SWR on and off. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to turn it off and on just to give it a... so you can see what it looks like when it turns on. It's off and on. 3.5 version 2.8.8 is the firmware. I'm going to do the 8 thing. Now that does void your warranty, but I'm not sure if this will even do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm not getting the what I'm seeing in other videos. So maybe they've made it so you can't go outside of it, because although it's a 50 amp amplifier, it can actually amplify more, but this is completely not recommended and voids your warranty. But anyway, so I need to do some more tests on this. It is connected to my Xiegu. Let's just hold it down. PA off. So if I just go to, and I'm finding that it's just triggering the alarm at the moment but I'll go to just, let's have a look there. Just 1 watt for now. 1 watt of power, and then I'll put it in AM. I'll tune it. And although the Xiegu says it's tuned, it's not. I'll mess around with different patch leads, because sometimes it could just be a patch lead. So as you can see there, power. And the Xiegu is showing, it's not even showing SWR on this, although my Xiegu says there just 1 point something. So if we just hold it down to actually use it as an amplifier, 1 watt going in, I know it will set the alarm off, but let's just show you anyway. M0FXB test, so there's the alarm, and if you go press a couple of times, I found it does stop. And if you want to stop the alarm, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't stop the alarm completely, but it mutes it. So you just go again. So I just need to work out why I'm showing 3 on the SWR. I'll probably add a longer patch lead, move the amp away from my Xiegu, and then we'll do some more tests. 7.3, all the best.